What is up everyone, it is Joseph here. How can you grow your page spending only 10 minutes a day on Instagram? This is exactly what I'm covering today. Keep on watching. Here we are, you are watching Joe TV. It is Joseph Rebelli here. If you're new to my channel, welcome and nice to meet you. And if you're coming back, welcome back. I am a marketing and branding strategist, founder of Rebelli Digital Marketing Agency, where we transform small and medium-sized businesses into digitally social brands. If you're looking for tips, tricks, and hacks about social media marketing and personal branding, you are in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, don't forget the bell so you get notified each and every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's find out how you can grow your Instagram with only 10 minutes a day. Let's dive in. Here we are. I often talk about how powerful is Instagram for your business. By the way, talking about Instagram, give me a follow right there if you haven't just yet. Just saying. And you know, what I really never mention is how much of a time consuming this platform can become if you don't use it properly. Now, I've been talking to a few people in my community over on Instagram, and the main question was, how much time do you spend on social media and how much time do you spend interacting on social media? So I actually don't spend more than 10 minutes a day. I have a specific 5-step strategy that I use to grow organically on Instagram, and I've been using it for quite a while, and I'm going to break it down for you. Step number 1 is interaction. What do I mean by interaction? I mean that once you open your Instagram, you don't look at your feed at all. You just go directly into the search bar and you type the name of your main competitors. Once you've done that, you check their last 3 posts and you check their comments. You go into comments and you start liking the comments so that the person that posted that comment will receive a notification, so you will get noticed. And another thing that you can do is look for questions. Having questions on comments is a great way for Instagram to trigger a natural conversation, meaning that the algorithm will understand that this is a natural interaction, therefore it will favorite your content. Normally what I do, I will go into 3 or 4 accounts and I will look into 2 or 3 posts and I will actually look for questions. Once the questions are there, some of them might be answered already, some of them might not. I will jump into the conversation and give my perspective. And once I find some account that I might like and I might feel like they resonate with my content, I will jump into a DM and say, hey, I just seen your comment here and I think you are awesome and I think your message is great and I was wondering if you could give me a feedback about my page and check it out. And that's a great way for you to actually get a real interaction, have more than 4 actions per time. What do I mean by this? We like, we comment, we answer a question, we send a DM. And that's a great tip for Instagram to understand, okay, great, they know each other, they have a great interaction here. This is great content, so let's push it further. So you do this with normally 2 to 3 accounts, and you know, that really takes you around 5 minutes if you do it quickly. It doesn't have to be too complicated, it has to be pretty quick, but kind of make it personal. Tip number 2 is storytelling. What do I mean by storytelling? Storytelling is really what Instagram stories are about. So I don't know about you, but when I see people posting thousands of stories, I literally just exit. Smash the like button if you do the same. And you know, it's really interesting to me because I realized that although in the past I used to post loads of stories, now I realize that less is more. So I try to concise my message within 5 to 10 stories max throughout the day. And the reason behind it is because people don't really have time to scroll to your whole life on stories. They really want to get something that is either a message or entertainment or value or information, right? So what I normally try to do, I try to pick a topic that I know my audience will resonate with. That could be LGBT rights, or it could be something related to business, or it could be something related to social media. And I start to talk about it on story. It wants to be one topic. It wants to be something that people can interact with. Instagram gives you so many tools such as a sticker or a question. You want to kind of put them into the story so people can stop and interact with that story. And if you're someone that is looking for a reaction on story, ask for that reaction yourself. What do I mean by this? If you want people to comment, just ask them to comment. If you want people to vote, just ask them to vote. It sounds really simple, but really people do really well with instructions, especially on social media. Once there is so much content that we share, and as I mentioned in another video that you can check out right here on how to repurpose our content, I always say that we consume on an average of 3,000 pieces of content a day. So you really want to make your piece of content interesting for them to stop and check you out. Step number 3 is ghost followers. Now, this is a very interesting one because it's against what everybody says about growth. Now, if you go to my Instagram page, if you follow me there, you're going to notice that my Instagram followers is decreasing rather than increasing. But here's the deal. It's not decreasing at all in terms of quality, it's decreasing in terms of quantity. And the reason behind that is because I constantly go each and every day into my follower list and I manually remove all the followers that are either ghost followers that never interacted with my content or people that are just not active at all. You can go sometimes into people account that you've seen that the last post they did was last year, or if they have some content that is not really active anymore, they never posted a story, people that generally never engage with your content, I tend to remove them. And the reason behind that is not because I'm mean or anything like that, it's because I really want people that care about what I have to say to see that content. And sometimes when you have loads of followers they never really engage with what you say and what you're posting, the people that actually do want to see it, they don't see it because the algorithm will never push it to those people due to the ghost followers that you have. It's really important to focus on quality over quantity, and this is something I've been doing for the last 6 months, and it's really interesting how my followers are decreasing but my engagement is increasing, so it's awesome. So you should try this one as well. Point number 4 is DMs. Now, you want to go into your follower list and you pick 10 accounts. And what you do with these 10 accounts, you look at the last 10 people that follow you. And the last 10 people that just follow you are the most important for you to focus. Why? Because once you have 10 new people into your tribe, you really want these people to check out what you are about and what you have to say. So you might want to send them a message and say, hey, I just posted this new story, I would love your feedback. Or hey, I just posted this new carousel, let me know what you think about. Or maybe you have a question on your story and you are really wanting an opinion from them. So you just really ensure that you keep the conversation going. Why DMs are important? Well, DMs are connected to stories. So if you're someone that uses a lot of Instagram stories, you want to jump into DMs now. And the reason behind it is because the Instagram algorithm for story will show you story to the last 25 people you interacted with on DMs. Last but not least is step number 5, which is hashtags. Now, my strategy for hashtags engagement, it's a little different from the one that you might hear around, but it works really well for me. Now, I don't want you to engage with every single hashtag you ever use because that's not going to take you 10 minutes, let's be honest. But what I really want you to do is to pick 5 hashtags out of your niche and in your industry, and you focus on those 5 hashtags for 5 days. You would pick these 5 hashtags and you will engage Monday to Friday for 5 days continuously. And you can use this as a test. You engage with these 5 hashtags, and what I normally do, I will go into the top 5 recent posts of that particular hashtag, and I will continue to engage with the same 5 for the whole week. The following week, I will swap the hashtags over with another 5, and so on. The size of these hashtags want to be from 200 to 500k max, and the reason behind it is because this particular number and size is not very competitive. I did a whole video about hashtags and how to use them, how to pick them, and it's right here. You can check it out just after this one. So this is my strategy. It normally takes 10 to 15 minutes a day, and I really want to hear from you. Have you tried to use all of these actions all at the same time? Let me know what do you think on the comments below, and I will see you same time, same place next week. Ciao, ciao.